everybody, welcome back to me playing Pokemon Yellow and grinding normal type Pokemon. If it sounds weird, it's because I have something in my mouth. It's one of the camera over here and one of these things. Keeps my breath minty fresh. I'm gonna think that we're gonna wrap up the grinding tonight. I mean, we are so close. Hey there, Maddie. The question is whether or not we will have excess time to take on the league. I doubt it, but we'll take things one step at a time, and then we'll take from there, right? Gravelers tend to not be so smart in this game, like they explode all the time. I am already tired of the explosion. We just started today, we haven't seen a single explosion, but I just know I'm gonna get a lot of them today. Ooh, Golbat! Awesome! I'm just gonna strength into it. Should be fine. Ooh! Down one hit? Just gonna throw strength at it. Should be fine. Look at that! I called it. Explosion. Not even 3 minutes into the stream. Not to call it video, but well, technically it is video footage. But you know what I mean. Don't use Harden on me, that's annoying. Then again, it has explosion, self-destruct, and Harden. What else does it do? Sure is succeeding at being annoying, that's for sure. I wonder which type we're gonna end up with next time. Like, we're 1 or 2 episodes away from Johto, so we're thinking about that. Just gonna move Moby aside for now and have Benedict up front. So currently like 17 levels to go. Yes, 8 levels away from single digits. And just like single digits is gonna be such a nice milestone. Okay. I think if I have 40 minutes to do the league and Mewtwo afterwards, then this will be like the final stream. But if grinding takes longer than till 20 minutes past 9, then we're gonna save it for next time. I think that's probably a good way of separating it. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Or maybe not. Oh, come on! Seriously? Go down. Hey there, Firewall, nice to see ya. Not much, just grinding. Making sure we can take the league before I go in there. Honestly, just to be fair, I think I can probably take the league already, but I want to wait till I am at the maximum amount of levels that I can have within the set of limitations I put on myself. And yes, this game is super broken. Generally, Generation 1 is very, very broken. Like, the shenanigans you can do by glitching these games is wild. So yeah. And another gold bat. Level 44. Sure. I guess that's gonna eat another 2 of my fire blasts. Unless I miss, of course. Fire blast does not have the highest accuracy. And yet I'm still being successful. Yes, I very much agree with that. Gen 1 is a lot of... you can tell that it's Game Freak's first outing, and it sets a lot of the fundamentals for what Pokemon has become over the years. But basically every other Pokemon game ever is an improvement over what is just the bare bones Pokemon. Yeah, there isn't many reasons to play the original games anymore. Okay, I can probably save on PP by minimizing and letting the burn take care of it. But also, do I have patience for that? I don't. I do not have patience for that. And Golbat goes down. No, I don't think they were outdated when they came out. You need to remember that they came out on the Game Boy, which means that they were portable games. Which means that they had to deal with the limitations of what portable could do at the time. So I think they're very fitting for the time. I mean, they're not game breaking. They were not treading new ground at all. But I feel like the games aren't behind for its time. Like, it was 1995. And again, it was on the Game Boy. So taking those things into consideration, I think it's probably fine. My favorite Pokemon games are probably that's a hard thing to say. It would either be Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Black and White. Those are all really, really great Pokemon games, and I really enjoy them. Saying which one is my favorite, that's a tall order. It's just so hard to pick when they all have like their own merits. Yes, my favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon Pinball. Right after Pokemon Dash, of course. Don't forget Pokemon Dash. Oh. Man, these jokes are awful. You know what, Firewall? Gen 5 is a good pick. So, do you prefer Black White or Black White 2? Yes, Gen 5 had some amazing sprite work and some really amazing animation, like just fantastic. Oh, hey, I'm a choke. Buy him a choke. I'm not gonna fight that. And let you do down. Ooh, level 50. Awesome. Getting some progress in on that grinding. I see that you are a person of taste, Firewall. The original Black White is indeed superior to Black White 2. But Black White 2 are still great games, don't get me wrong. And another Graveler bites the dust. Another Geodude bites the dust. Ooh, exciting! I know grinding isn't the most exciting thing to watch, but hey, it's gotta be done. Because I refuse to fail this challenge whatsoever. I'm not gonna dice it, you know? Rather safe than sorry. It's a Bumblebee that. Bye bye, Onyx. Would be nice if Chansey would reach level 51. Before we had to go back to the Pokemon Center. Confusion. I hate it. My favorite Pokemon of all time? That is a good question. It must be Curlier, honestly. I love Curlier's design. I love how it's like supposed to be a Night Squire. And I think there's some really good color combinations. And then it has like it generally has a very appealing design. That is correct. Pokemon can faint for poison outside battle in Generation 1. Actually, up until including Generation 3 at least, as far as I remember. And another confused Ray. This might be it for Benedict. Like, poison is like the worst, especially in Nuzlocke. Like, I lost it at Charmander like that at one point. That was not pretty. Haxorus is big, intimidating, and very powerful looking. I can definitely see why someone might like those kinds of designs. I'm more for cutesy, and I'm also generally not a big fan of most of the designs that came out during Generation 5. And that's mostly a preference thing, because Generation 5 had a very distinct flair to the Pokemon style. Like, there was something that felt different about Generation 5's Pokemon than from the rest of the franchise. And I can't put my finger on it because I think it's a stylistic thing. And those things can be vague and hard to define. But it made most of them fall flat for me, specifically when I started seeing them. There are exceptions, there's a lot of exceptions. I really like Zoroark, I like Tinny. I think Oshawott is adorable. But yeah. So I don't have much of a relation to most Gen 5 Pokemon. And that's despite the fact that I really like the Gen 5 games. Like the story is decent, the adventure is fun, and the characters are nice. So yeah, I love Gen 5. Ice? My favorite Pokemon typing is Ice. Which, if you go to my Twitter, you would be able to see that, because I drew myself as an Ice type trainer as part of Draw with Yasa's Draw Yourself as a Trainer contest thingy. Which, it was just really fun drawing myself as a trainer. It was a lot of fun. And I did myself as an Ice type trainer. There's a lot of really great Ice type Pokemon out there. And Ice is like elegant and beautiful. Does that matter? Like, legit, does that make a difference? Like how do I put it? Um, like can I come up with an example? I really like sushi. Sushi is great, and generally sushi is better than junk food, like burgers or pizzas and stuff like that. But I've been to like a burger place where they made a fantastic burger, and if I had to pick between sushi and like random sushi and that burger, I would probably pick that burger. But that doesn't mean burger is better than sushi. It just means that that burger is especially good. And that's how I feel about Curlia. Curlia is a psychic fairy type. I like psychic, but ice is awesome. But Curlia is great. Oh yeah. There were a lot of effort put into Generation 5, and I will say in most cases it paid off really well. Generation 5 feels like one of the most how do I put it, ambitious projects in Pokemon history, and I highly respect it. Like, also if you just look at the sprite animations, like most Pokemon games has very minimal frames for sprites, but Gen 5 went for fluid motion, which is just fantastic. People complain about it? Why would people complain about that? Gen 5 is great. Like, they're not perfect. As I said, I'm a big fan of some of the monster designs, and I also have other gripes with it, but overall, Gen 5 was great. And out with a bang they went. Like, that was just fantastic. Yeah, I agree, they definitely went out with a bang. One hell of a bang, if I might say so. But yeah. Look, another Geodude to the pile. There must be like a giant pile of dead Geodudes and Gravelers somewhere in this cavern. I just been stacking them. Okay, I will defend Electrode's design because I think Electrode is an ingenious take on the Mimic archetype, which is prevalent throughout JRPGs in general. It's simple, but it's smart. Grimer and Mugger are ugly and useless, and I hate them. Same with Garbodor. As I said, my issue is my personal issue with Gen 5 designs is a general stylistic choice. Not that they had a garbage Pokemon. I know that you're talking about the general person, but I'm just explaining my perspective. Which is not to say that they're bad designs, it's just that they don't feel right to me. Because I'm used to Pokemon having a certain feel to it, and I don't think it hits quite that feel for me. Yeah. I hate the ice type Pokemon though from Generation 5. I actually despise those designs like Cryogonal being like an ugly sad hill thing and and yes, I think the ice cream is stupid. But again, Gen 5 had a lot of great ideas, and Molga is not one of my top 10 designs for exactly because of, as I say, the whole thing about how Gen 5 feels. But Emolga is a solid idea, so is Escradille, Step Striker, Haxorus, and it's also kind of just super stupid to, you know, say, I hate Garbodor, therefore the entirety of Gen 5's decks is awful. And I also think the counter argument, I hate Mux, therefore Pokemon designs have been awful since Generation 1 is also not quite, because there's technically more nuance to it. Like, I hate Garbodor and I hate Muk because I really don't like the idea of disgusting garbage style Pokemon. But also, it's not that the designs are bad. It's just that they really don't appeal to me. In fact, they kinda make me, how do I say it? They kinda repel me. Rather than appeal to me, which is not what you want to do with the design. But I can also be a little bit of a neat freak, so that might have something to do with it. But ultimately, my point is that there are great designs, there are bad designs in all of Pokemon. People have off days, there are sometimes people who make up things that they think are like funny or cool that you don't think is funny and cool, and therefore like everything is different, man. Yeah. But generally, I also feel like these arguments have stopped being real arguments and started being strawman arguments at this point. Because who, aside from the people who only played Generation 1 and is never going to come back to Pokemon anyways, ever says stuff like, they had a garbage Pokemon, so now thanks. Meh, 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 meh. Yeah, exactly. It's strawman arguments. There's just so much nuance and flavor to all kinds of complicated discussions. Not just political stuff, but also just within a fandom like Pokemon. It's not that simple. And it's also like, when people want to accuse Game Freak of being lazy in their designs, I don't think so. Like, as I said, Voltorb and Electrode is a brilliant example of how much thought that can be put into a very simple design. So things that you might dismiss as being just lazy might have a history. And that is like worth thinking about, you know? Yes, all generation has their hits and their misses. There's also like another design that I'm not a big fan of myself, but I also kind of respect for what they're doing, and that's Fungus Amoongus. Like, Fungus and Amoongus is similar to Electrode in that it's like a mimic thing, but like, while Electrode and Voltorb kind of work with the limitations of the games back then, where it's like you kind of saw the Pokeball from the side, but you still had top-down view. When it came to Generation 5 and they were more consistent with how they line things up on the map, having a Pokemon that looks like a Pokeball top-down was a brilliant idea. It's a great take on having a mimic Pokemon when you decide not to use Voltorb and Electrode. I think it's smart. It was honestly also difficult to be in my position back then, I remember. Because I said, I love Gen 5. But I have a vague stylistic issue with the Gen 5 Pokemon's design specifically. But whenever I tried to speak my honest opinion on that, which is a valid opinion, people were quick to dismiss me under, you just hate on Gen 5 on Gen 5 like everyone else, and you're Gen 1er, and I'm like I'm sorry, but that couldn't be further from the truth. It's hard when it becomes us versus them kind of situation to actually, you know, showcase the nuances of both sides, because at that point it's just, you're stupid for disagreeing with me, and then we can't really talk about it. And if we can't talk about the nuances of things, we can't learn from them. And as someone who likes to draw stuff, learning from the nuances of design, that's huge. Luckily for me, Gen 6 came back with like a bunch of new Pokemon that, where they I think they realized what went wrong with the stylistic choice in Gen 5, and not in a sense of this is bad, but more in a sense of this feels alienating to longtime fans, because it doesn't have the same feel. I think they figured that out, because Gen 6 had like this style thing where it feels like they built on the Gen 5 style, but also it went back to that same Pokemon feel. And again, I can't specify it more like that, because as I said, it's like it's a vague stylistic thing that I can sense when I look at it, but I can't quite express it. But yeah, Gen 6 had some designs that really fell into that for me, and that was great. Like, I love a lot of the Gen 6 designs. The Gen 6 games, on the other hand, X and Y, they suck! They're awful games! I feel like that's like amazing. Like Gen 5, I love the games. I'm not a big fan of the Pokemon, but I love the games. And then X and Y comes around and I'm like, fuck those games, but I like the Pokemon. Oh. And to elaborate, I don't like X and Y because a lot of the while a lot of Pokemon had left a real impression, like Goat and Furfrou, and stuff like Xerneas and the Megas, a lot of things they were just really on point. But the gym leaders and the Elite Four members were mostly forgettable. Like, most people have a hard time remembering them at all, let alone their names, which I think is quite a fault, because where most of the world building and characterization of the Pokemon world lies is with these characters, the gym leaders and the Elite Four members. So when you write them in a way where it's hard to care about them, where it's hard to even remember them, we have a problem. The most expressive character with personality in Generation 6, or in XY, was Lysander. And Lysander's personality can be boiled down to I don't like things are aging. They're not beautiful anymore. Let's nuke everything. And while as I said, he's the most expressive character with the most personality, but that's his entire personality. Come on. Team Fly also has similar problems to Team Galactic. I know these opinions might be unpopular, but I'm like expressing my grievances with X and Y as actual critiques rather than just saying it sucks. That's why I'm elaborating. It's not to sit here and dunk on it. That's not really why I'm doing it. It's just to express that I'm not just saying I hate them because I think they're stupid. There's reason behind the madness. Team Fly has similar problems to Team Galactic, where a lot of the minion characters have no idea what they're doing. Like, one of them in the early game was trying to steal a fossil, and I'm not sure how that has anything to do with Lysander's plan. Some of them were in a power plant. Still no idea what it has to do with Lysander and the ultimate weapon. There's no connection. It feels like they're just doing random crimes because and that works for Team Skull, that works for Team Yell, that works for Team Rocket because they're like random Fox, like they're groups of random Fox. But in terms of Team Galactic and Team Flare, they're supposed to be an organization with a very, very specific goal in mind. They're supposed to be this grand mastermind plans in the works. And similarly, now I'm comparing to Team Galactic, but similarly, Team Galactic has a scene where some of the grunts are trying to steal honey for whatever reason. And it's like, these pieces does not fit together into the puzzle of I'm trying to recreate the world in a better image. It does not. And that pulls me out of the experience. I can't suspend my disbelief enough for these organizations to be this incompetent. The only Elite Four member and gym leader that I think is memorable from that game as well, is Malva, and that's because she was part of Team Flare, and I can't tell you anything else about her. Oh yeah, she did the broadcast thing too. And that's because I legit can't remember. I have generally really good selective memory. Like, I can remember video games like this really, really well. Yeah, the whole Ultimate Weapon plot needed, honestly, a lot more work. And it's not like there wasn't potential in what they were doing with Generation 6. It's just a lot of it fell flat. And when you also put the rivals into that, because the rivals was also like a dumpster fire, and that's because they were spraying themselves too thin. Like, they had 5 different rivals, 2 of which were the interchangeable rival Callum and Serena. So 4 active rivals, and none of them had a personality. Like, they had quirks. Like, Tiana was like, I dance, I move, but also, what else do you do? He makes dancing puns, and then he has like no character arc at all. He doesn't learn anything, he doesn't change, and you don't really know anything about him other than he is one of the kids from your neighborhood. You are friends with him, apparently, and he likes dancing. Trevor has a similar problem. You're friends with him, he's from your neighborhood, and he likes working on the Pokédex. Shauna has a little bit more personality, but she doesn't have enough personality to kind of break out of the token girl feel. And Callum and Serena feels like non-entities as rivals. Like, I cannot remember a single time where you fight them, except for the post-game fight, which I did every day because it's good XP. So yeah. Yeah, I dig the idea of Pokemon War 2. I think there's potential in that, but yeah, it needed work. What I'm saying is that the rivals definitely also needed work. Like, they are not like Lily from somewhere. I know she's not a rival, but she has her own arc and she grows as a character and you get invested in her. Gladion, own arc, character invested. Wally, own arc, character invested. Silver has its own arc, character invested. Even Blue has some semblance of an arc. And Blue is like the most it's like from Generation 1, the game that's bare bones Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? So when the rivals don't have personalities, the gym leaders don't have personalities, the Elite Four members don't have personalities, and the evil team barely has a personality, everything just becomes super duper bland. And that's not how I want a Pokemon game. And if it wasn't for stuff like the EXP share, yes, people don't like the EXP share. I don't like that the EXP share is mandatory. But I think for different types of playthroughs, I think it has its place. And the EXP share is just an example out of many quality of life improvements that Gen 6 added that all are really, really awesome. Like, the flow of the game feels fine. It's just that I can't care for the characters, I can't care for the story, I can't care for the evil team. And that's what's supposed to make this adventure feel like an adventure. So why should I care if I'm not invested in the adventure? I know I'm being harsh on X and Y, but that's because I really love Pokemon, and I always want the best possible Pokemon games I can get. So whenever I get into a Pokemon game and it has this many flaws, I get really annoyed with it, because I know Game Freak can do better. I've seen them do better. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Pokemon Emerald, Auras, even Sun and Moon. I've seen better from Game Freak than X and Y. That was a long rant. I'm sorry if that got annoying to listen to. But as I said, when I say something negative about a Pokemon game like this, I want to make sure that I give it valid criticism and don't just dunk on it, because that's not the kind of person I want to be. I'm slowly getting tired of that song. Like the cave theme for Gen 1. Slowly getting tired of it for some reason. Okay, that should take out the gold bat. Well, now it definitely did. To get back to that Pokemon War, because I kind of went by that a bit fast because I was in the middle of a thought. I think there's a lot of potential in Pokemon War, and if you're actually interested in Pokemon War, I can recommend Pokemon Conquest. It's a really good spin-off. It's a lot of fun, and it's like a story about a Pokemon War. Yeah, I understand that, Firewall, that it was because Game Freak were playing too safe. And I can understand they're scared of trying new things. The thing is, I don't think we should judge a product on why it became that way or what it could have been. Neither of those two things matter. We have to look at the product for what it is. And X and Y is some of the blandest Pokemon games in Pokemon history. And I'm playing Gen 1 right now. Game Freak could have done better. And I understand they were scared. And they made a mistake. I hope they learned from it. It feels like they did in terms of how they managed Sun and Moon. But then they made different mistakes in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and other mistakes in Sword and Shield, but you know. I don't think they would have had to make a big leap in terms of what Gen 6 became. I just think it needed to have been better than what it was. Because the fact is, if I have to pick between playing Pokemon Red or Pokemon X, I'll pick Pokemon Red. And I think that's a problem. So what I'm saying is, I don't think they needed to make a big leap forward. I just think they needed to make it not. They needed to do something to make the characters memorable. Give them arcs of some kind. Gen 1 is... That is true, Gen 1 is very, very awful. In a lot of ways, That is true. Memorable for being broken. But Generation 1 without breaking it is pretty bland too. But in the very least, Giovanni is an interesting character. Blue has a character arc. And there are some background mysteries to the world that is sort of intriguing to go on about. There's a lot of things wrong with Generation 1, and it is relatively bland compared to other Pokemon games because it is their starting point. But I think it has more going on for it than Gen 6, than X and Y, and that... But yeah. Even if I'm wrong and Gen 6 is superior to Generation 1, it's not by a lot. It's not by enough that I can justify that one of them is Gen 6 and the other one is Gen 1. Oh, I need to stop talking about Gen 6 because at this point it's just me dunking on it. Because I already said my piece about it, what it is I have a problem with the characters mostly, but why the blandness of the characters matter to me. But hey, I like Gen 6 Pokemon. Fennekin is a nice design. I think Greninja's cool. I like its ability. Even if they stole it later down the line. I know they don't have the same ability, but it does the same thing. And Mega Evolutions was fantastic. Thank you, Firewall. I also think your opinion is valid. As long as one can make an argument that is longer than because I say so, I think their opinion is valid. Okay, no, I'm gonna correct that. As long as the opinion is not discriminatory or hateful in nature, and the argument is longer than because I say so, then the opinion is valid. We don't have to agree on things all the time. That would be crazy. That would make the world also like super boring and bland. But also sometimes fandoms needs to really chill out. That is one fast Onyx. Well, first we're dunking on Generation 1, and then I started dunking on Generation 6, so I guess this is the dunking of Pokemon, the grind session. But hey, the grind session is going really well. I've been here for what, 50 minutes, and what it feels like we've gotten pretty far already. All 45 of its attack points, yes! Very scary Onyx, indeed. Please hit the goal bat, thank you very much. I love that the special stat is the same Generation 1, like Okay, for balancing reasons, it's awful, and it's not good for PvP at all. But in terms of how broken Chansey is, I love it. I have a high defense, special defense stat, and I can hit with it. Sure makes Chansey worth a lot more than how do I put it? Than it is in later games. Oh well, in the mid games, because then the Eviolite came out, and Chansey started having a point in that case. I'm going for level 56 with my entire party, which would be 5 more levels on Chansey, I think 6 more levels on Snorlax, and 2 more levels on Taurus, for a total of 13 levels. So, not that much. But also I've been grounding the last 4 episodes, so... No kill like I would kill. I don't want to fail the league. Yes, the Gen 1, Gen 6 slandering stream. Yeah, so it would be generation 3 and 4 where it mattered that Chansey lost its special attack. In quotation mark. Something I don't understand is that Pokemon has proven how inferior a system is where you use one stat for both offensively and defensively magic. And I don't understand why JRPG still does it to this day. Digimon did it as recently as its Cyber Sleuth titles, and I just stared at that and was like, Alakazam has proved why this doesn't work! Why are you doing this? I know that was a little bit out of left field, but I really like... Splitting the special stat was a necessity. Okay, so I've been sitting here trying to correct my dress like so many times, but I don't think I'm gonna hide that black strap no matter what I do. Like either you can see it up top or you can see it down, or you can see it in both. I'm just gonna give up. Yes, all the dead Golbats. You know, that pile next to all the dead Geodudes. What does Amnesia do again? I think I forgot. I mean, that is powerful. Double Calm Mind. But there's a lot of things that were broken in Generation 1. Like... Also, I think that it's silly that Pokemon in the first place didn't have the physical special split. Like, all ice types are special moves, all dark types are special moves. It's just... I don't understand that. Like, it feels like such a no-brainer that there should be a difference between biting people and shooting darkness at them. And also just adds more layers to how strategy is built in a game to have it split like that. So weird. Oh look, another dead Golbat. Oh come on. You don't have to hit yourself, Benedict. Don't crit me, please. And down goes the Golbat. Yeah, I realized how it worked when you set 2 calm minds, basically. Because that's how a lot of these things were. If something increased your special stat back then, it was basically a calm mind, which is crazy to think about. Ooh, level 53. We're getting some really good progress on the grinding in today. Like, a lot faster than the other times, but also we don't have to do as much switch training anymore. Because we're done with the birds and Valkyra. I'm getting so tired of your confused race, Golbat. Like, so tired. Please just stop. So is it like better or worse that the Pokemon just faint after battle? Like, when you think about it? Like in if we just killed them, they would be dead. But since we only faint them, we knock them around so badly that they get knocked out, probably bleeding, and slowly dying on the side of the road, or in piles in a cave when you're doing a grind session. I think I know which one is more morbid. Any favorite battle theme? That is a good question. I can't think of anything right now because the current battle theme is running. Oh, this is weird, playing without any sound. Let me think here. Okay, so that is actually such a hard question to answer. I like a lot of them. Like, there are a lot of really great battle themes. I think one thing that stands out to me specifically, and that is the Gala gym battle theme. Because I love when the chorus kicks in, and you can feel, and it feels like the stadium is cheering for you. That is a feel that no other Pokemon theme has ever created, and I know that doesn't make it the best, the most well-written Pokemon theme ever, but it does make it the Pokemon battle theme that has gotten the biggest emotion out of me. Just for that, like, I get pumped. So that might be my favorite Pokemon battle theme. It's definitely not this one. Oh yeah, Gen 1 Pokemon battle theme alongside the low health theme. Yeah, that's what we like to hear. My ears. Maybe this was better without the sound. Oh, level 54 already. Why would I learn Double Edge? I have an amazing moveset as is. Bye bye, Double Edge. I think the levels we're lagging now is in the single digits. I think it's like 9 left or something like that. Nine or 8, something like that. Which is like really great progress in an hour. Can someone please knock out Benedict? I'm getting tired of that sound. Like, I might as well get as much out of Benedict as I can right now before he runs out of PP or gets knocked out. But also, someone just please knock him out. I'm getting tired of this music. Obviously, that's the only reason there is a cave. There wasn't a cave in the first place. It was actually just a straight walk up to the league. But then people needed to grind in front of the league, and we didn't know what to do with the Geodude, so, you know, we built a cave. That sounds surprisingly plausible. Ooh, go back. Something that might actually knock Benedict out. Thank you. I swear that sound is awful to listen to. Okay, yeah, that's 8 levels to go. Now that I've seen what Joe has, what level Joe is again. Also, why did I pick Surf? I should have picked Thunderbolt. I'm being a little bit silly here. Oh, come on! Don't hurt yourself in confusion. Seven levels to go. It was built on Gen 5, yeah. Oh, I am looking forward till we reach Gen 5 in this challenge. Like, it's gonna be great. But one game at a time, and we're still back in... We're at the end of Generation 1. We're reaching the end of Generation 1, finally. But, yeah. One gen at a time. 5 is so 5 away. I should just see myself out, except it's my stream. Okay, I'm starting to believe we might actually be doing Elite 4 tonight. I said if I was done grinding before 9:20, I would do the Elite 4 tonight. Like, we're close. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not gonna fight a Machoke right now. The Machoke's down here is quite frustrating to deal with. Like, they're just a waste of my time. And another hit to self. Okay. Down goes Golbat. Okay, maybe I was overestimating how fast we're getting levels. It just felt like they were coming so fast for a moment, but yeah, now I'm starting like 10 minutes left, and we are not. No, we are not making. We are not getting to level 56 with all three of them by that time. Oh well. Hi, Golbat. Take a Thunderbolt, will ya? Take a Body Slam. I think Snorlax might be in the slow evolution category, or not evolution, but leveling category, because it feels like Snorlax is what is taking the longest to level up. Where's the Geodude? Because I am a very, very cruel and evil trainer. That's why. I don't understand why they put like both Geodude and Graveler here, and then also gave them self-destruct and explode. Like, they are some of the most annoying things to grind on ever. Like, oh my god. I do wonder if I've seen a shiny Golbat or a shiny Geodude today, or any of the other streams. You can't know until you transfer them into Generation 2. And down goes Golbat. And another explosion. Maybe it's because they don't want to suffer. They're just like, I'm gonna go out. Bye. He's still standing. Ooh, another level. Awesome. Progress is progress. Let me guess, you're gonna explode too? Call that. When you can't one-shot that they explode. And that's probably the last one for now. Moby. Oh, Moby is level 56. I didn't notice that. Just gonna put Benedict up front then. When did that happen? How did I not notice? 5 more levels. Here we come. That was a Bumblebee? Bubble Beam? Don't mind me, I just noticed something on my table and I was like, what is that? I can't. I was just looking like, I can't remember what I put there. What is that? It's like in the shade of my screen. It's a rose. I have a rose on my table. Also, I'm sorry about the occasional silence, but I figured that I don't have to fill all the void with speaking all the time. Although I love being social with the chat, so if you feel like I'm being too silent, just ask me a question, and I'll be picking up what you're putting down. Monotype bites the dust. Ah, another confused ray. How wonderful. Okay, let's take this thing down. Please? Don't hit yourself. Would very much prefer you not to. Boom, take some damage. Ooh, crit. I'll take it. Level 55. Perfect. 4 levels to go. Down goes the Onyx. Fire Blast. Boom! Come on. Why do you have to be still standing? Skull Bat. Hey there, Machoke. I'm not gonna fight you. As I said, Machoke is a waste of my time. Twice in a row, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Use my bubble beam. There's a bit too many Machokes at the moment. Quite frustrating, to be honest. But I guess that happens sometimes. Just sitting here thinking, any moment now, Benedict will hit level 56. Any moment. As you can hear, I have like all the patience in the world. Nope, I don't. Come on. Bingo! Only one Pokemon left. And that's Joe. Until it is safe just in case something crashes. XP, that's good. Gravelos and Golbat, more of that, please. And a Geodude. It's fine. Just gonna smash it and move on. So many Machokes. Just don't, please. Come on, another Graveler, please. Yes, that's what I want to see. Wanna get all of that good XP? I no longer think we have time to take on both the Elite Four and Mewtwo. As I said, 20 minutes over, that was the time limit I set for myself. I was kind of thinking maybe I would stretch it to 30, but we're not making it for 30. So I might end early tonight, because I'm gonna end it after we reach level 56 with everyone. I'm gonna start by prepping for the league next time, and then take up Mewtwo next time. I know next time's probably gonna be like a shorter stream as well, but to not just make it neglectable, because I think we could probably still take the Elite Four, maybe. But if we do, we won't have time for Mewtwo. And I'm thinking a stream that's just basically me logging into the game and then taking out Mewtwo won't be that much of a stream, so I think ultimately this is for the better. Of course it won't be the end of the series, it will just be the end of Season 2. Season 3 starting the Johto games, which I am so stoked about, because Johto is one of my favorite regions. There's a lot of things going for it. It's great in a lot of ways. So is Hoenn, so is Unova. But I adore Gen 2 for what it's worth, or Johto for what it's worth, and also I'm looking forward to the quality of life improvements that Gen 2 has going for it. Like, Gen 1 feels abysmal to play through in a lot of ways due to the lack of quality of life improvements. And I know there isn't that big of a difference between Gen 1 and Gen 2, but I'll take what I can get at this point. I'll take it. Like the fact that you don't have to go into your menu to use cut, for instance. Just that, I will be happy with. Yeah. Go away, Machoke. I don't want to see you. It's too bad about these grind sessions that it's hard for me to kind of predict how long it's gonna take me to do them. Because if I could predict it properly, I would probably have done shorter streams general since we started grind, like maybe 10 minutes shorter, so that it would end up like perfectly matched with a roughly 2 hours 2-hour stream ending on Mewtwo. But it's hard to predict. I'm also not sure entirely how quickly or how much time I'm gonna spend on the Elite Four here. Like, I'm pretty decent at the game, so I'll think with the prep work we've been doing with the grind, I think I should be able to do them in like one try. I don't think it's gonna take more than like 30 minutes to take them out. Mewtwo plus catching Lickitung, I don't know, 20-ish minutes? Yeah, it's gonna be a short stream next time. But hey, it's fine. Boom, level 54. 2 more levels to go. And another Geodude. I kind of like Graveler's sprite in this game. It's very adorable. It's kind of wild sitting here streaming because I kind of have like my DS screen. Can I get? No. Okay. I have my DS screen. I have the monitor here, and then I. Wait. Here. And then I have the stream. So I'm kind of looking at 3 instances of Pokemon Yellow right now. That's kind of weird thinking about it, but that's how it goes. It's fine though. It's my stream setup. Ooh, an Onyx. I'm running out of serves here, which that can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. We'll see. And that's our last turn. We won't take long until Joe goes down, because now we can't just one-shot most of the things. The body slam is still going to be very effective, but we're gonna see a few explosions now. And Machoke. Hey Machoke. Dugong. That's an easy one. I always loved Dugong. It's a great and very elegant design. It's simple, but it's cute, and I do love water Pokemon too. Like, they can be very elegant and beautiful. Yeah, Dugong, definitely. Lapras is a close second though. I like both of them. I also like Cloyster. Cloyster's awesome. I kind of don't like the most of the ice type Pokemon in Generation 1. It's like part water type. But I can live with it. It's more like, it means that if I ever want to do a mono ice type run in Generation 1, I'm gonna have a lot of samey weaknesses. I'm basically gonna be beat. I have a bunch of very psychic types. I sure don't hope you have something like a steel type. Yeah, I think Beat's team is like awful. Come on, go down. And down goes the Onyx. would be great if we could get to like level 55 before I have to go back with the Diglett. But I doubt it. Like, we're kind of running out of PP here. Okay, so it's self-destruct, explosion, earthquake, and harden. That's an annoying moveset. Like, earthquake deals a lot of damage, everything considered. Self-destruct, explosion, annoying. Harden, annoying. Geodudes exist alone in this cave to annoy me. I remember watching Dugong on an episode in the anime many years ago. Getting back to my favorite ice type here. And I really loved it and how elegant it looked alongside Misty. If I remember correctly, they were doing some sort of water show together, and it really made me want a Dugong. But because Dugong could only be caught in Seafoam Islands, I never found it as a kid. And I actually haven't used Dugong on any of my teams to this day. Something I should probably fix sometime. But yeah, that's... So, Dugong has like a sort of special feel to me because it's... because of how my relation to it as a kid worked. I'm not getting anything out of this. Sometimes you just have to realize that something is just not gonna go well. I would have loved to run a Dugong on my team back in the day. That would have been amazing. Yeah, I think Snorlax is on a slow leveling up because it's really just Snorlax that has been dragging down the time here. Like, Chansey just leveled up like that, and we were almost done with Tauros when we started. The Graveler. Boom, go down, give us some XP. Whenever we take down Graveler. We get roughly 1000 whenever we take down a Golbat. But I think that we're taking down Gravelers. As long as we don't get any Geodudes. Geodudes don't give nearly as much XP as any other thing inside this cave. So Graveler I gladly take. Nope, not doing that. That would go poorly so fast. Like, taking on Machoke would have been worth it if Pokemon gave you like XP based on type advantages as well. Like if I took down Machoke and so then because normal is weak to fighting, I would get extra XP. Then it would be worth it, but nope. It's not worth it right now. 11,414 XP we lack. 11,414. A Geodude, of course. Less than 11,000. Actually 10,700 ish. $9,800. $9,400. Counting down DXP. We need 4,400. And not 4,000. That doesn't sound right. Yeah. 8,400, right? So roughly around 11,000 and minus 9. Yeah, 8,400 it must have been. I don't know why I said 4,000. That's supersonic, quite annoying. Golbat is like similarly annoying to Geodude. It's like Geodude being like 50% of my attack's gonna explode. Golbat is like 50% of my attack's gonna confuse you. Uh-oh. Like, please don't. $1,400. And 6,600. I'm rounding up and down, by the way, so it's not accurate, but it gives me an idea how far we are. 6,600. That would make 5,900. And 5,100. 4,600. $3,800. Geodude. $3,300. $2,800. Can the Geodudes go away now? And there's the explosion. $2,300. And self-destruct, of course. Yes, progress. 1,800. Never mind, I was kind of hoping to not have to go back to the Poke Center before we were done, but I guess one last trip. 1,800, we're almost done. Somewhere between 2 to 5 Pokemon, depending on whether or not we're getting Geodudes. Basically. We got a gold pad right off the bat. Right off the bat. What a golden opportunity. Well, 800 to go. I knew it would be a Geodude. That's just my luck. One more battle should do it. Plus minus margin for error when you're rounding up and down. And that one time I was confused with myself, I might have fucked up there. But if my math checks out, this should be it. It isn't it? Well, it should be any moment now. There we go. I don't need Hyper Beam. I'm gonna heal my Pokemon before I forget it. Well, on that, I guess we are gonna go League next time. It took longer than I expected, especially because it turns out Snorlax levels up much slower than everyone else. But on that, you're ready for League next time. Exciting. So, I guess, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was really fun this time around, and the chat hasn't been this active in a while, so I want to thank you, Firewall. I don't think you're here anymore, but thank you specifically, because I love it when the chat is active, and I love engaging with people that watch me. So, yeah. On that, I guess I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna be streaming next month, Wednesday. We're gonna continue this Monday. I'm gonna be streaming on my art channel Friday, and we're streaming. It's called. We're streaming Ace Attorney Saturday, and on that, I guess I'll be spawning out. Bye.